Welcome to Let It Go Tarot. Thank you for tuning in. This is love reading for Taurus for October 2021. Let's start with Oracle deck to see, to have a hint what's coming or already is in your life. Let's see, one card please. Take only stuff which resonates with you, rest for others. Don't force it. Oh, okay. We have Dragon's Heart, protecting the future. Basically, don't give anybody a chance to fuck with your future, with whatever you're manifesting, with whatever you can have. Which means it's look around. If you surrounded with people who you not necessarily can trust, or you have some doubts about, then put the additional pair of your eyes at the back of your head. This is what that card says, because you're supposed to. You might be not even knowing that the people around you doesn't have a good intentions towards you, not necessarily you, but your money for the future, your manifestation, your job, your something, yes? Just don't tell at the moment, don't tell anybody in your surroundings. If you want to change the job, don't tell them. If you want to manifest something, don't tell them. If you are investing money, don't tell anybody, because they can screw it up. Protect whatever you want to manifest in your life, because you have keys. You have keys here for something. And if you tell too many people, there will be definitely somebody trying to take it out from you, taking out from you. And we have boredom, losing interest. Somebody is losing interest in their life or in somebody else. You have butterfly feelings when I'm with you. Somebody falling in love. Maybe you or the person who you're with is bored with you. It's why they are fetching for another person. Confusion, emotions, unclear. And it's why the person who is bored, who is not necessarily the bored one, there might be as well, one of you is falling in love, but the another one is bored. It's why it causes the confusion in that connection. And it's unclear. The future is unclear and unclear. It might be that you are, somebody here is forcing the relationship, even they know it's not gonna to work, and it's like screwing up the opportunities, because there is around you, if it's you, then there is around you somebody who can match you much better, but because you are convinced that this is it, because it might be you having that butterflies, you know, butterflies are insects and they die very quickly, especially when we're talking about romantic butterflies, yes. And then you will be left with whatever there is, and there might not be much. Boredom, emptiness, yes. Let's see where you are currently. No, too many cards, sorry guys, too many cards. But let's see where is Taurus right now. Two cards came out like that. Okay, we have the lovers in love. Lovers in love. And in this deck there are two women. You might be lesbian or gay, yes? Or there might be something like that on agenda. Somebody, oh my gosh, I hope it's not the case that you are with somebody who is pretending to be straight and they not necessarily. I support every single way of connection, because connections are just a beautiful, relationship connections are beautiful ways of expressing energy and learning, yes? It's like, it does not matter who with in terms of sexual, the gender. Energetically it matters to resonate and match energetically that person, yes, because otherwise we will not learn much, yeah. And we have Page of Wands in reverse. Lovers, with lovers, it's like you currently not dating, you are currently, oh my gosh, you're deciding to be exclusive, is it the correct word? Not stop dating because you want to commit to that person, whoever you are currently with. Or you're not talking with the person. Okay, in your thoughts, you're not wanting to date them. Lovers. Oh, the strong connection, but there is not much talk. Because in your thoughts there is 8 of Cups. Living emotionally something. Living a situation which doesn't give you emotional fulfillment. For some of you, this might be that there is somebody, you might not talking with somebody who you're in love with, strong connection, or you might be not there's lack of communication, small talk, but this is my card of dating. Not much happening right now because somebody is bored and maybe somebody, but you still pull towards that person and you're thinking about that person might be wanting to leave you. Yes, this is it. You are in love. One of you is in love. Another person doesn't want to date anymore because they're bored. And somebody is, whoever is here, it might be, if there is a cross-watcher watching, then it might be the other side. We have 8 of Cups, which means somebody wanting to leave or somebody is thinking about the other person wanting, if they want to leave. This is so confused. When they want something, they are straight in and showing love, yes? Yeah, until you pay for something. We have, and it came in reverse even, I have deck upright. Queen of Swords in reverse. Leaving. Somebody wants to leave that nasty bitch. This is the Queen of Swords in reverse. It's somebody very nasty. It's somebody who is throwing the arguments just for the sake of having fun. For whom a bitch or asshole, yes? For whom arguing is just the activity and a good one. For whom resolving issues is just showing the power of the sword, which means resolving issues not through talking and trying to discuss the situation, but just throwing an argument and seeing what will happen. Queen, and whoever you're dealing with, whoever, you might be on that side. Whoever you're dealing with, where they're starting something new, the Fool, Aries energy. They are thinking about starting something new, or they are already in the new relationship or new journey, or they wanting to be free, or quite behaving quite foolish. Because the 3 of Wands, they are waiting for better, they are waiting for better ships to come, they are waiting for something which they know it's gonna to come in. Because in this deck, the person is not turning their back. They are already facing a new beginning in their life. They're starting something new, you might not know even. Do you know about this? We have 5 of Wands, not necessarily. You might be arguing. It's why there is plenty of arguments, because that person, oh my gosh, I know what's happening. That person wants to give up on you, but you don't even know it yet. It's why they are triggering plenty of arguments and being nasty for you to give up on them, because they want to look like saint. They want to look beautiful. They don't want to look like the person who is nasty. They want you to look outside as the person who gave up on them, because they don't have a balls to release you, because they don't want to look in front of other people, friends, family, as the person who gives up on you badly. But he already have some kind of agenda and new beginning starting, which they've been working on for some quite time. What's in their thought? This is why they're triggering those arguments unnecessarily. The Tower in reverse, it's what I said. In their thoughts, this is Aries and Scorpio energy, but they don't want this tower yet to crumble down. They are preventing from them to crash the tower, them from bringing in this alignment, from them to cause this tower to crumble down. They want you to go insane and just cut it off and take the whole blame on you. Yes, we have 9 of Wands, protecting, raising boundaries. That's why, because they want then show their world, the family and friends, that they have to protect themselves from you. They're just triggering you for you to look like insane. Be careful. And that they want to put it today. They want to death. They want you to finish it. They want show to the world themselves as they had to bring the tower, as they had to finish it, because you are insane and not stable and you're crazy. Me, personally, what I would advise you, just to get out from this toxic relationship. without saying anything, without explaining anything to anybody. If there are around you friends who are that much interested in you that they don't have a clue that you are in a toxic relationship, then why are you thinking about how you will end up, what they will think? Those are not your friends. Yes, your friends would support you. What your friends would tell you already, what I just said. Get out from there. Leave that person behind, not explaining anything to anybody. Just close the door, change the locks. But let's see what the spirit guides will advise you. What the spirit guides would advise you. Okay, this card. Four of Cups, reject any offer. If that person, whoever is playing with you, coming towards you with the cup, trying to still keep you hooked, this is only for a gain, to gain some time, because they're still waiting for the new beginning, for the new ships to come in, which means there's somebody who probably promised them something and it's still not coming to fruition. It's why they have to stick with you. But they're saying reject anything which is not meant to be in your life and you know it, which is fishy. Reject anything which is fishy, smelly, yeah? Tricksters. Let's one more about the advice. And be victorious. This is a card of ego as well. Reject anything which harms your ego. Allow your ego to recover, because ego is our protection. Ego is our system in our body, system in our brain, in our mind, to protect us from anything which our mind, our ego has learned that can harm us. Yes, this is healthy ego. Boosted ego, the ego which needs validation from others, like it looks like that person. It's not the healthy one, yes? But this is the card of ego, but the healthy one. They're saying even if you have to stay alone, because in this deck there is nobody else, only one person on the horse. Try to be victorious. Try to run away from the situation, even if you have to leave behind many people. And for a moment in your life, stay alone. There's nothing wrong with being alone, even if people will not believe you, but believe that person. I'm telling you, don't invest in people who doesn't have a clue what's happening in your life, that it's you are the victim, because those people are not your friends. If they don't know that you are a victim of some toxic situation, which means you shouldn't worry to leave them behind, because they're not meant to be in your life. They do not support you. They've never supported you. Why you're worrying if they will, after what you're gonna to do, after you rejecting. Reject, fire for divorce. Be victorious for yourself, trust me. If you decide to feed your ego a little bit, become healthier, work on yourself, then your future will be much brighter. That person is after your money, that person is after your energy, that person is after your sanity. Sanity, you know, the craziness. That person wants to make you crazy. It's why you meant to, because then only if you increase your vibrations, if you increase your frequency, then you will attract the people who truly will adore you. This is what has happened with me. I still fight with the vampires, energetical vampires and shapeshifters and black witches. Not literally, but the people who possess those features, yes? Because there's plenty of them. But when you feed your ego, when you learn, maybe this is your lesson, to eventually learn how to reject anything which doesn't give you a victory, then you will be able to recognize those people, and you will allow yourself to surround yourself only with people who truly deserve it. This is your lesson, yes? And this card wanted to come. What will happen when you apply the advice? We have Knight of Swords. And in this deck, it's not that quick, not that break. It's more like you will be able to have the sword of truth and raise it when it's needed, quickly enough to prevent yourself from disasters in your life, which is gorgeous. This is what I'm learning currently. how to recognize this toxic situation from the distance. Oh, I love it. How to recognize the toxic relationship from the distance and cut it. And when I have to, I'm raising my sword, and I'm not double checking myself, double doubting myself. When I raise my sword, it's gone. Because you meant to be a king of pentacles, somebody stable, somebody guaranteed, somebody who has a future, somebody who knows how to take care of how to protect their future, how to take care of what they have and what they gonna to have. Lovely. What has happened between two of you? Let's see. I love it. They will not believe. If you do that, that person who is tricking you and trying to play you, they will be like, what? No longer, it will be longer, like, what? Even longer, but I don't want to do longer. But you're getting the idea, yeah? And it will be as well, you know, your justice, because you're seeing it, it will be like, wow! You can talk! Because at the moment they're not talking, yes? What has happened between two of you? Transforming and letting go. Somebody has to do it, or you. Deciding to become a butterfly. You don't see the beauty in me? I do. And you are becoming a butterfly on the eyes, in their face. It will be like, oh my god, I fucked up the best thing in my life. This is important. When you decide to do transformation, when you decide to let go, never allow them to come back, because you will just fuck it, yes? It will be on you. What do you think about them? Wine and dine. That you once upon a time had, this was a 2 cups. That they want to only wine and dine, they want fun. They want to have romance. It's why probably you demanded, you reach the stage. You both reach the stage when there's supposed to be something bigger, something more, something farther. But they are after only butterflies. You know, those little creatures in your stomach which dying quicker than the real butterflies, you know? And they are after a new butterflies. Let them go. Let them fly. They will die. They have strange spirit, guys, I'm telling you. Okay, what are they thinking about you, though? What are they thinking about you? That I will die. Okay, and it came in reverse, strange, but we have abandoned, not committed, in reverse. In reverse came abandoned, not committed, in reverse. They think that you committed, and I feel like they think that they can use it against you, that you're very easily committable, that it's easy so much that they just promise you something and you back. Okay, how much you want? How much should I invest in you? Blah blah blah. That it's easy to manipulate you by just making you easily to make you commit to them, by just promising you, giving you false hope, giving you false dreams. Make them think again. Because those easy tricks doesn't work anymore, do they? I hope it will help somebody. Thank you for watching.